It's a very interesting nuance in Parshas Balak that is noteworthy to point out, and the message is incredibly relevant for our everyday lives. Something to think about. Pasuk says in the beginning of Perek Chav Daled, "Ki tov b'nei Hashem levarach es Yisrael." It's good in the eyes of Hashem to bless the Jews. You know, Parshas Balak, we know the basic story that Balak, the parsha is named after, which is a major discussion in of itself, hired Bilam to curse the Jewish people. In the end, Bilam blessed them. It says in Devarim, Chav Gimel Vav, V'lo ava Hashem Elokecha l'shmoa Bilam. Hashem didn't listen to Bilam. V'yahafich Hashem Elokecha l'chas hakol lebracha. Hashem, he caused it to yahafich, to be opposite, that the curse would turn into the blessing. Ki ahavecha Hashem Elokecha, because Hashem loves him. Regarding this, the Gemara in Sanhedrin on Kufay says, Amar Rabbi Abba Bar Kahana, Kulam chazru l'klala. Chutz mebati knesiyos ubati midrashos. That all of the blessings actually turned into curses. Yeah, it's not such a well-known Gemara. It's explicit, says in Sanhedrin, except for the blessing regarding the shuls and the base medrash. So this is not a well-known Gemara at all. Something that's very important. Shneimar, as the pasuk says, "V'yahafach Hashem Elokecha." That pasuk that we just quoted. So kol bracha ki ahavacha. The obvious question is, if at the end of the day only one curse turned into a blessing, and all the other curses essentially remained curses, how then could the pasuk say that Hashem loves you? All of the curses remain. The what?
That time they were brothers. He wasn't able to curse.
No, but they all turned back. The curses, except for the blessing pertaining to the shuls and the yeshivas. So the Alinu Shabeach over here explains this one blessing that remained for the shuls, for the yeshivas. It's not a regular bracha that we're talking about. This is what's called loy bracha ragilahi ela bracha koileles. Ki hatohira koileles. The bracha, when it comes to shuls and yeshiva, is inclusive. It includes everything. That this has the strength to now cause, to now withstand, to be soivel all of the other remaining curses. In other words, the koyach hatvila, the strength that we have through davening and limud Torah hakedoisha and learning Torah in the shuls and the yeshivas, gives us the koyach lesalik es kol haklavos acheros. So it removes all of their curses. What a powerful line. This is what one of the explanations of the Chazal that teaches us that the entire time that the tinoikes mitzafsefin, when the children, when people are learning in the yeshiva, they're chirping, so to say. In the shuls and the yeshivas, ein hayadayim yedei Esav sholtos. The hands of Esav cannot rule. Therefore, when Bilam said, "Ma toivu alecha Yaakov," how great are your tents, the tents and the shuls and the yeshivas? All the other curses would become null and void. That's what the pasuk means when when it says Hashem loves you. This is comparable to a house that had a fire. Fires that happened just yesterday. Saba's Pizza on the Upper East Side. Fire. Mild, but 2 people injured. Nevertheless, we ate there around a month ago. Yeah, that's right. We ate there. Call of Israel. Good pizza shop. Fires, they happen. A lot to discuss about fires. One time, the person's house went on fire. And everything. Firemen came, and finally, when the fire was done, when it was extinguished, The parents went back in with their children. They're only allowed to go for a limited amount of time because then the house actually gets knocked off. Very good. The fire picture. Yeah. The house it gets boarded up. In fact, one of the neighbors across our street, they had a fire. They can't go there anymore. It's boarded up. It has signs from Nassau County. It's prohibited to go here. But they given brief time. The Red Cross came, I remember, across the street. They're given a brief time to take whatever is left if something wasn't totally burned, depending upon the severity and how much it destroyed the house. Parents, the kids go back in, and the kids they go to the room, and the parents show the children their room. Everything, all the contents, the toys, the dolls, etc., they're all destroyed. And the child starts crying uncontrollably. Everything destroyed, ruined, totally. But then, lo and behold, the parent sees something that's shining, picks it up, boom, it's a massive diamond. Must have been hidden under the floor of the house from a previous, who knows? Found a massive diamond. The parents said, no, don't worry. My dear child, this diamond, we could sell it and then we could buy a lot more than we had before. We'll buy a new place. Everything will be perfect. Obviously, a whole discussion. There was fire insurance and how much it was, but we'll leave that for the insurance department to deal with. But the point of the matter is the diamond could buy everything. That's the mashal. What's the lesson for over here? The lesson is throughout our history of persecution, when we were destroyed, throughout the Holocaust, all these other events, we were burned, tortured. But at the end of the day, we have the diamond. The diamond remains the shuls, the yeshivas. That will help us. That will help us with everything, with every single area of our life. That will help us go through this fiery period, so to say. That's one beautiful idea to think about. Ma toivu alecha. Shuls, the yeshivas. The Gemara in Brachos Daf Ches. It says that from the day that the Beis Hamikdash was destroyed, Ein HaKadosh Baruch Hu ela b'dalet amos shel halacha. When the Beis Hamikdash is destroyed, Hashem is in an area within 4 amos of halacha. 8 feet within a range of 8 feet of those who learn halacha. Every single day. That's exactly what we do here in the morning. We learn halacha properly. That's where Hashem is. That's where it is. Beis Hamikdash was a proper place for Hashem to dwell, His divine presence, the Shechina of HaKadosh Baruch Hu to be Shayra. And that was a place where people could go to get their spiritual charge. We don't have that anymore. But we have something that is within that. A shul, a yeshiva that's a proper shul and a yeshiva. I say proper, I'm not talking about all of these newfangled ways. I'm talking about Orthodox Judaism. Being being religious, how it's supposed to be done. Hashem is within Dalet Amos of Halacha. We say it then, the Musaf Nusach Svard also says it daily. Kol hashoyna halachos b'chol yoim muftach loy shehu bein lahama, bein olam. Anyone who learns 2 halachas every single day is guaranteed the next world. The halacha could be a Mishnah in the Yerushalmi. It's called a halacha, not a Mishnah. That's what they would learn for halacha. Nevertheless, the idea is learning halacha l'maisa. A person can learn all the Gemara he wants. But if he's not coming with the proper conclusion, properly learning up the Rishonim, the sugyas as they're supposed to be learned, as we do over here, what are you coming out with? What are you coming out with? You come out, you learn patiently with diligence the way that we do. It's not easy to do it. Most people, we put the shiurim up online. Most people don't make it through the whole thing. We're not here for an entertainment. You want to do entertainment, you could go watch some fake shiur somewhere else. If it's for entertainment, you're putting on a show. We are here for real Torah. You learn it, and it takes time, real Torah. Everyone wants quick route. Everyone wants quick, easy access. No, it takes time. Stop here for Balak.